Hey, what's up? Here's just a quick video to show you kind of how I fixed my Badlands 2,500 pound ATV winch from Harbor Freight. So the problem with it was that I'm trying to use it to snowplow with, and it would power in, but it would not power out. The solenoid, you could hear it clicking. It would click when you powered in and powered out, but the winch would not power out. So what I did first is I swapped the power and the negative cable on here and just used it that way to make sure it wasn't mechanical damage in the winch, and that way it would power out but not in, so it wasn't mechanical damage in the winch. So I moved down to the solenoid box. So everything's packaged in this box right here. You just pull out the 4 screws right there, and all this stuff is shoved in there. This is the little remote unit that picks up your remote signal, and then this is the actual solenoids that control the power to the winch, and it has a cover over it, and there's just 4 bolts on there in the corners that you can pull out, pop the cover off, and you can get to this point. So after you get to this point, first of all, you'll probably want to disconnect your battery to be safe. But after you get to this point, you can see these 4 screws on there. You can pop out those 4 screws, and then the solenoid actuators, they're actually soldered on this side, but you can bend them back enough that you can get into the switch, which is in the box here. And so in between here and there is kind of a paper lining and a plastic plate. So you'll want to take those out and just make sure you remember which direction they go in and how they're set up in there. And then all I did was basically clean it out with carburetor cleaner. That's what I had around. You might use brake cleaner or whatever. So I sprayed brake cleaner, or the carb cleaner, in there, cleaned it out, and then I sprayed some of this heavy duty silicone in there and put it back together. And just for test purposes, I'm leaving the cover off, but I'll show you that it actually is working now. Let's see, let me turn the remote on, and then it will power in and it will power out there, if you can see that. So that seemed to get it working. Wasn't too hard, and it's worth a try. Like, if you end up ruining it, like it didn't work in the first place anyway. One thing you'll have to watch is when you don't have the cover on there, if you run the solenoids, it looks like Teflon in there. They like to fall out, so make sure you don't lose those Teflon. And then just stick it back together like it came. So hopefully that helps you out if you've got a Badlands winch from Harbor Freight and it's not working. It's not powering in and out like it's supposed to. So anyway, it seemed to work for me. I'll get it put back together here and go hook the plow up and see if I can push some snow with it. Well, be safe. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.